Hello, everyone. My name is Bernard Asagai, and I wanted to take this time to introduce myself via YouTube as well as answer, if you all could talk to me, some questions regarding the book that I released called Rio de Janeiro on $50 a Day. This book is available on Amazon.com. Should be available on Apple's iBooks as well as other outlets as well very shortly. But I wanted to take a moment to speak about myself, my connection to Brazil, where I'm from, in terms of where I was born. Um, I'm out of the New Jersey, New York area. I have been coming to Brazil now for wow, about 11 years. I'm married to a Brazilian. I have two children. We have two children. In terms of languages and culture, we're always back and forth between American culture, Brazilian culture, English, Portuguese. My family's just that way. But regarding the book, I took the time to write the book because I think many people have come to Brazil, come to Rio, and don't know anything about the culture, the economy, the people, where to eat, and how to have a great time, basically in a manner where they don't have to spend a lot of money. Many individuals that come down here to Rio from the United States, from Europe, um, end up spending a lot of money that they don't really have to have a great time. And I wrote the book from that perspective about how to really minimize your cash flow when you come down, how to make it so that you can have the same amount of money that you plan to come down with, but at the same time stretch it out broader, have still an amazing time, but again at a much lower price point than normally is the case for a lot of individuals that come down. In these economic times, this is very important. Um, we don't need to speak further about it, but many people really, if they have the honor and the ability to come down, great, but at the same time, to do so and to ensure that they can maintain the planning level of the amount of money that they plan to dish out. Um, that's pretty much the perspective of this book. You can do this by controlling, for example, instead of taking taxi cabs from the airport or going anywhere around the city, there are a lot of local services, a lot of mass transportation amenities that are available that cost much less than would be the case if you're taking a taxi. Same thing in terms of where you eat. Um, Instead of going to franchises that are globally known or going to restaurants on the beach, take another perspective in terms of, well, where the locals go to get great food. They also like really good food, and most times they won't eat at the places that many tourists really are drawn to when they come down to visit Rio de Janeiro. Uh, it pretty much runs the gamut, but it goes into any area where you're spending money. You want to look for where locals are spending their money. Also, too, there are certain amenities that are needed from international tourists. So, for example, regarding hotels, you should do this when you're booking the hotel. Look for hotels that have free Wi-Fi services. Someone coming from Europe or the United States, we normally will have our own devices with us. And so if we have the ability to have free Wi-Fi, wow, that opens up so many doors. If you have Skype, you can have, or if you have a Skype in or Skype out account on it, you can receive calls, you can make calls. It'll look like you're calling from your calling. Let me say that differently. It'll look like you're calling from your local number, but you're in another country. And it won't cost you anything if you have a subscription-based service. But that's possible by using Skype if you have free Wi-Fi. And many apartments that people rent, as well as the hotels that they stay in, they have the ability to have Wi-Fi. Many of these places are free, but you have to make a request. But anyway, I think my time on YouTube is coming up to an end real soon. But I definitely would like to take this opportunity to ask you all to go to Amazon.com, look up my name, Bernard, Bernard, Asagai, Asagai, and buy the book. The book definitely is full of many more details that can help you save your money, as well as help you to have a great time when you come down. I'm in the process of releasing another book very shortly, and I will do the same, as well as making another YouTube release. Take care. Thank you so much.